Hi everyone. So, okay, let's see. For those of you who are here on the chat, please let me know if you can hear my voice clearly. Okay, Maggie, I got it. Thank you. Okay, just making sure if my voice and everything is clear. So just confirm it once again, please, before I begin with the reading. So is everything audible? And hello everyone, welcome to the live reading. Hi TJ, hi Amelia. Okay. Hi, hi, hi. I hope it's working because I'm not sure if it's being delayed from my side or anything. Good morning. So yeah, can anyone please confirm if it's looking good? Hi everyone. Am I audible? Hi everyone. Hello. Okay. Okay, great. Thanks, Beverly. I think it might be a little bit delayed. I think it might be a little bit delayed for you guys. So if it's possible to just like rewind it through the last, maybe there is a little bit delay on the chat or on the video. Okay, great. Okay, so let's start with Amelia. So Amelia, I've got your questions here. Your first question, will he apologize for how he hurt you and for how he treated you? Okay, does it still, Amelia, is it still buffering? Just making sure first. Yeah, that might be a little bit issue earlier. But is it still buffering before I just begin the reading? Okay, great. Alright, so let's start with Amelia. Will he apologize for how he hurt you and how he treated you? I've got yes coming up for you here directly, Amelia. So the answer is yes. He will definitely apologize to you. He will definitely come back and apologize and ask your forgiveness, I would say here. Okay, I've got the King of Swords energy comes up here. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's a fire sign, right? Gemini, if I'm not mistaken. So the answer to your first question here, will he come back towards you and will he apologize for how he had been treating you and for how he had hurt you? The answer I've got directly for that here is yes. I've got coming up here strongly as yes. And then I've also got trust issues with the ask for guidance coming up here as well. So one thing that I'm getting here is that with this trust issue energy, I won't say that he has trust issues within himself. It's more that the ego based energy, in a sense that, how do I say, like the vulnerability within himself here, it's what's stopping him, or at least it's what delaying him to come towards you and apologize, which is also why I've got the conflict energy coming up here as well. It's like I mean, like he does realizes that he hasn't been really the good person here, but at the same time here, it's like for him to come and for him to just like apologize towards you, and at least to just be vulnerable. For him apologizing towards you here is that I mean, like admitting that he has been wrong, admitting that everything that's going on in his life here has been a mess, that he himself has been a mess. So admitting that is basically showing you, is basically letting you know that, hey look, I'm weak, hey look, I'm vulnerable. And this is something that he has been struggling with here. This is the major cause of his struggle, the major cause of the delay is what I'm getting here. But he will definitely come back towards you and apologize. The apology is definitely there. I've got planning and action, and then I've got professional assistance coming up here. He does definitely need some professional help, in a sense that, for example, like going to a counselor or going to a counselor or going to a therapy. But I mean, at this point of time, this professional assistant energy, I'm not getting that strongly that will be happening. Maybe it can happen, or maybe it will happen later on in the future. But at this point of time here, this is what's going on within himself. He will definitely come back towards you. It's just that for him to be, for him to, for him to come towards you and apologize here may take a little bit some time, because he's also battling within his own ego. But he will. I've got the Six of Swords energy coming up here, and then I've also got the Karma energy coming up here, which is talking about the trauma or the issue within himself here. Past part is part of his karmic contract. And the reason why I've got the King of Swords energy comes up here is that he's definitely having a really strong trouble. I won't say blockage, but it's like an unbalanced energy when it comes into his throat chakra, when it comes into the communication. I've also got the Knight of Wands coming up here, which is a little bit of ego based energy, and then feeling closed off, or being closed off, I would say here, which is what's currently going on within himself. But yes, he will definitely coming towards you and apologize here, Amelia. Let's see your next question. Okay, I'm going to scroll back up. All this on and off. Okay, so I'm going to check out the energy here. Hi everyone, for those who just joined in. So with the center energy that I've got coming up here as the happy success, I don't think, of course, in the past he might be, like going with other person, like being with other person, and like just how do I say it? Yeah. I won't say being a playboy, but just flirting with other people, just like putting himself out there. that will definitely not happen because of course the happy success coming up here. I feel like from now on, or at least moving forward from now towards the future here, is definitely going to have a lot of success coming up between both of you. So what is different at this point of time here is that with this playing it safe and the victim mentality energy and the loss energy here is that with the silence between both of you at this point of time and the situation that is going on within himself here on an individual level, like what's currently going on within himself, with his family, with like with his kid, with the ex-wife here, is what making him realizes that all of this thing that he could have just lost in a moment. And this is what triggering him, or this is what will be the major trigger from him, the major trigger for his transformation. And then I've also got victim mentality. In the past, he has this tendency to just not wanting to take the responsibility, that he wants to do anything, like he's just like going out there and doing his things without having the responsibility or without taking the responsibility of his own action. And the reason for that here with this victim mentality, because he has been blamed for so many times within, I mean, like surrounding his life here with his family. So he's coming up to a point where, okay, this is it, like I'm not going to take any responsibility from now. This is what triggering that he was just like going out there and flirting with other people, and with this playing it safe. And what's changed here is that this major trigger for him to becoming the divine masculine that he's supposed to be here, to be the person, a mature and grounded energy. And I've also got fear. So with this fear of loss here, this is going to be a major trigger for him. And then I've also got intuition and manifestation. I do understand that it has been a little bit frustrating with all of this no communication. And like you said before as well, it has been the longest that both of you haven't been in communication together. But if you if you look into yourself, you're like when you try to calm yourself, like just like take a few deep breaths in and just calm yourself here and ask yourself, will he coming back to you? And like just feel within yourself here that energy. It will definitely be telling you, yes, he will definitely come back towards you here, and things are definitely going to get much more better once he make a return here, which is why I've got your intuition and your manifestation. It may seems to be, I won't say impossible, it may seems to be like, okay, what is happening, like is this even going to happen? You might be having all of those doubts within yourself, but trust onto your intuition, because your manifestation here is definitely 100% working here. So that's what I've got. And I don't see it's going to be like him going to another person, him flirting with another person. That particular part here, I'm not getting that anymore. So I feel like this time things are definitely going to be, things are definitely going to change, I would say here. Let me pull the outcome. See, I've got the Ace of Pentacles, I've got the Fool, and then I've got the King of Cups. Now, this is the difference, because when I did your first reading, I've got him coming up as the King of Swords energy, which is the energy of a little bit of ego energy. Is there a little bit of, like withholding himself from speaking out the truth, withholding himself here for not wanting to tell you how he feels, like just pretending like everything is working well for him, like he's just running away from his responsibility. But now with this King of Cups here, he's going to be much more open with his emotion here. So he's no longer hiding up his emotion, he's no longer running up from his emotion. And then I've also got the Fool energy comes up here, which is him going to be taking up the leap of faith towards you, offering you the stability here. So this time the stability is definitely going to be there, Amelia. So that's it for your reading. Let me know if you have anything you want me to clarify. So before I continue, hello everyone, welcome to the live reading. So if you are new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And yeah, this is a free reading, a complimentary free reading, which means that everyone will be getting up a free reading. But the donation will take priority. So if you want to skip the line and get more detailed answer, you may donate. No pressure, no pressure. And the donation link is only through PayPal, which I've pinned on the top of the message. You see that blue thing up there, so you can just click on that. That is all the links. Unfortunately, I do not have. Unfortunately, I do not have super chat at this point of time, so only PayPal. So yeah, what I'm going to ask only here is that be patient, especially those who are waiting for free reading. You can just post the question once, and once I'm done with the donation, you can post it again. So that way, it's not spamming out the chat, and it's not like disturbing the flow of the chat. I would really appreciate that. So let me scroll down here. Um, Hi HI, hi Pinky. Yeah, HI, I've received it. Hi Vivian. I see you. Katie, Amani, hi TJ, hi twins. Oh, thank you. So Amelia, it was honestly, I'm getting. I mean, if when I checked, if I remember, I think I've checked this as well, and then this time I only checked this here. I don't see any. Is it buffering? Yeah, Quattro, 1 minute. I haven't really updated the list. I'm going to do it just a minute. Is it still buffering? TJ, would it be possible for you to, like try to reload it? Just wanting to make sure if it's still buffering before I continue. Okay. All right. So yeah, I think my connection has been a little bit strange today. All right. Anyhow, like I said before, free reading for all. Donation will skip the list and make it priority. And Amelia, no, it's only flirting. It's just like talking and yeah, just talking and flirting. I don't see anything of moving into a sexual attachment or sexual commitment. Okay, so let me update the donation list before we. Okay, now let's look into Amanda. What is in store for you in July and any messages? So let's see. Any messages for. I've got hope coming up directly here for you, Amanda. Okay, so what comes up for you here, Amanda, for the throughout the month of July here? So around beginning of July, I would say here there is a little bit of slow moving energy. I feel like, yeah, from now at this point of time here, beginning of July here, you might be feeling a little bit slow movement energy, like not really much going on. I won't say feeling stuck. It's like things are just moving out in a little bit slow manner. It's like you feel that there is nothing much going on here. And when it comes into finances, in the beginning, there might be a little bit tight finances. So I'm going to suggest for you here is that you not really overspend. So like try to go through your budgeting again. It's just going to be like for a temporary here. But moving forward towards the end of July here, things are going to start taking off. Not October, August to September. So I feel like starting up from the month of August and starting up from the month of August to September, you're going to see a lot of things taking off. So like end of July, you're going to see a lot more things starting to take off here, especially when it comes into the finances. I've also got the Nine of Wands energy coming up for you here, Amelia. So you might be feeling, I won't say defensive, you might be, like I said, because in the beginning of July here, things might not be moving as fast as expected. You might be feeling a little bit frustrated or anxious, but whatever it is here is that do not let it. Like, do not feed into that. It's just going to be a temporary one. I'm not sure if you're in a relationship or not, but I've got the Two of Cups coming up here. So when it comes into your love life, things are actually looking good here as well. Now, for the messages I've got coming up for you here, I've got hope. Like I said, no matter what is going on in the beginning of July here, do not let go of your hope. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. I've also got courage coming up here as well. You are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. Like I said before, just confirming with this Nine of Wands here, it might not be moving as much as you expected in the beginning of the July, but mid towards the end of the July here, things are going to take off here. So try to not feed into the fear, try to not feed into the anxiety and the frustration that you have within yourself here. Basically, like try to be grounded and more in control of your emotion is what I'm getting here. I've also got goddess and compassion. I feel like it's not talking about you are showing compassion to others, but it's more into showing compassion onto yourself here, Amanda. It's like, again, I feel like you might be a little bit too harsh, or you might be a little bit too overcritical within yourself here sometimes this month. But no matter what happened here is that be gentle to yourself. Be gentle to yourself. Forgiveness will set you free. See the light in yourself and others. Honor your divine feminine energy. See your inner beauty. Love every part of you. So it's basically talking about self-love. Putting up the self-love onto yourself here is what I'm getting. So I feel like one thing that you need to focus on here throughout the month of July here is that giving yourself the priority. No matter what happened here, giving yourself the priority that you deserve, that you need here is what I'm getting. Finances might be a little bit tight in the beginning of July, but moving forward towards the end of the July here, things are definitely going to take off in your finances. I've got the King of Pentacles here. Looking into your love life or your relationship situation here, looking good as well. There is no doubt on that. Let me just pull one more. Yeah, I've got the Six of Swords coming up. Yeah, you are being asked to be more in control and to set up necessary boundaries within yourself. Like I said, things are going to start taking off here towards the end of the July. I've got the Eight of Wands coming up here. And then I've also got the Six of Swords, which is moving forward into a much more stable situation, moving forward into a much more calmer situation, which is also going to be happening around the month of July. That's it for your reading. I hope it resonates. Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. Let me know if you need any clarity, any clarification, I mean. So let's say TJ. When will things become more romantic between you and Olivia? And then the second one, when will Olivia stop being distant? Okay, so let's see. There might be a little delay on the chat, so there might be a little bit delay on the chat. So if you are next, you can just like post your question. So there won't be, there won't, because I feel like there might be a little delay from my end. Okay, so let's say TJ. When will things move more romantic? Between you and Olivia. Let's see. I've got commitment coming up here right away. So things are definitely going to get into not only more romantic here, it's also going to be more committed and stable, I would say here. See. The main blockage here, TJ, or the main blockage or the main delay I'm getting coming up here is that it's definitely from Olivia, in a sense that she's withholding herself for some reason. And what I'm getting here is that with this a consciousness of lack and then the deserving energy here, she I think I've told you this as well before, she may have a little bit of insecure energy within himself. And what I mean by the insecure here is that sometimes she can be too overly critical and like overly beating up herself here, thinking that, okay, like she does not deserve anything good, she does not deserve anything positive, and this is maybe something had happened to her in the past that made her feel that way, that she does not deserve anything good or anything positive in her life. Like she might have this particular thought or this particular notion within herself here, whatever that she liked or whoever that she liked here, it would never gonna last, and this is what make her afraid to just like go ahead and just like open up herself to that. This is what the major conflict within herself, and this is what's serving up as the major delay. And this is also another reason why he is like distancing herself here. But yeah, it's more of into the inner conflict within herself. And I've got the status quo here. A good thing here is that it's not stuck between both of you here. It's more like in a limbo energy, in a sense that she knows what she wants and she's also progressing within herself here. It's just like a little bit like a slow energy. And when she's taking her time for herself here, when she's kind of like figuring out all of this conflicted energy within herself here, what happened here is that she cannot do it, she cannot do both at the same time, in a sense that she cannot open up herself towards you at the same time here, working on her inner conflict. So at this point of time here, this is what making her to like stepping back for a little bit at this time. But things are definitely going to be looking good for both of you here. I've got commitment and then I've got the great achievement, so both of you are definitely going to be moving forward into a committed long-term and stable relationship. Both of you are definitely going to be achieving that. At this point of time here with this healing light, just try to send her healing prayer, which is what she's currently struggling. I won't say struggling, but she just need that extra push, I would say here. So that's it for the energy. Let's see the outcome. Okay, so looking at the outcome between both of you here, I've got the lovers coming up here again, talking about the connection between both of you, and both of you are definitely going to be together. There is no doubt on that. Both of you are meant to be together. The committed relationship will definitely be there as well. And then this is also what I've got with the healing. I'm getting a very strong healing energy coming up here, twice of the healing. So this is something that she needs at this point of time, and this is also something that this is also what delaying things now. Like I said, at least a good thing here is that she's not stuck. It's just that there is a delay coming up here, or that I mean, like there is a delay going on at this point of time, which is why I've got the Queen of Wands here. She wants to get better. She wants to, like she wants to open up herself here, but at the same time, because of the ego within herself here, a little bit of ego, as well as with this Queen of Wands here, sometimes she can make a rush decision without thinking at it, without thinking at it at I mean, like without think things through, I would say here, TJ. So this is also another issue of her. Now, when will she will she stop being like distant towards you 100%? Yes, I've got the Ace of Pentacles coming up here. I feel like starting up from fall season, beginning of fall here, things are going to start moving forward in a much more smoother way for both of you, and things to moving forward into a romantic way here. I've got the number 3, even though at this point of time here I'm moving towards beginning of winter, but again it can happen anytime between 3 weeks to 3 months from now. I feel like starting up from fall to winter here, things I mean like beginning of fall to the beginning of winter, so at least from September to October, you're going to see, sorry, September to December, you're going to see some progress as well. So that's it for your reading. Yeah, you are catching up. So just like let me know if you have anything that you would like me to clarify. Hi, Vivian. Yes, the membership did go through, and yes, it will stay. So you can just like post your question, because I will scroll up later on. You can just come and watch it again later. So Asia, if you're here, please post your question. Okay, messages regarding that video you sent me. Let's see. I've got intuition coming up for you here, Asia. So it's quite interesting. I just told you that as well the other time, right? Intuition, balance, trust, and then I've got miracles. I'm just going to pull the outcome, because let's see what is going to happen. I've got the Emperor and the Empress coming up for you. Okay, so let's see. I've got intuition coming up here. Listen to the whispers of your heart. Use divination tool to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what. I've got balance coming up here. Take time to relax, indulge a little more or less. Set boundaries with your work. Trust. Leap into the unknown, have faith and move forward. Believe you will fly. And then I've got miracles coming up here for you as well. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered and surrender. So it's quite interesting because I've got intuition, I've got trust, and then I've got miracles. So I feel like you are basically being advised to put your intuition first before anything else and before anyone else. Yeah, trust your intuition. And the thing here is that when we are talking about when we are talking about intuition, when we're talking about gut feelings here, and when you pray, you will definitely receive an answer, or at least you will have that sense of peace or sense of calm here. One thing that I have noticed here is that no matter how long it's going to take, the word of God will remain the same. This is what I believe, and has been true, like throughout my entire life here. So this is also where your intuition coming out to play here. Your intuition won't tell you something and then the next day is going to change. Okay, it's going to be the same all the time here. And when it's coming up from the divine here, it's going to give you that sense of peace instead of giving you stress, instead of giving you anxiety here. So this is something that you need to pay attention to here. And trust and have faith. I keep getting this trust and have faith here, because no matter what happened, your prayers have been answered. Your miracles are already on the way here. So do not doubt that. And like I said before, maintaining the balance, even though this is talking about work, I feel like it's more into your general life, I would say here, Asia. Maintaining the balance is definitely something that you really, really need. Now, I've also asked what is it you need to, like, how is it going to be moving forward for you here. I've got victory and positive outcome. So no matter what happened here, victory and, like I said, your prayers have been answered. Victories and positive outcome are definitely yours. And then I've also checked on what the other lady said regarding the other person here. Is that, like, what is going on with them? Now I've got the Page of Cups and the King of Cups. So this is about Sharif energy here. So with this Page of Cups energy here, yes, he has some immaturity within himself. I'm not denying that. He does have some immaturity. He does have some, yeah, childishness within himself here, but eventually he's going to grow to be the king that he's supposed to be here. And eventually, as you can see here, he's going to become the emperor. So you see there is a transformation coming up here from him. Yes, he is he I mean, like, I'm not saying that he is I'm not saying that he's not immature, he's not childish. In fact, he is here, but he's going to be transforming. You see this transformation coming up here. So there is definitely going to be a transformation here. And the difference here is that you're already coming up as the empress here, Asia. So you have, I mean, like, you are moving into that in a much more faster way than he is. But transformation is definitely going to happen. Don't let whatever the message is and whatever the other lady says here make you feel defensive, or make you feel like, okay, there is something wrong that I have been doing, like there is no positivity out of this here, like I just need to give up. So do not feed into that, is what I'm getting here, Asia. So that's what I've got here. And let's see your second question. Okay, let me answer TJ here. Yes, yes, definitely. There are many, many ways to change the time frame, and I always say that time is never. I won't say it's never consistent. Time is fluid, in a sense that what I have gotten here based on today energy, and if you are, let's say, like for this whole month, you are praying and you are manifesting it to come. Let's just say, like to move forward faster, it will definitely happen, and there is no doubt on that. So pray and manifestation will definitely speeding up the time. Trust, pray, and manifestation will definitely speed up the time here, TG. Okay, Crystal, I'll put you in. Let me just do. Okay, so second question for Asia. What does, okay, second message, sorry, second question, Asia, you can post them up. What does Spirit want you to know or meditate on today? I've got patient coming up for you here. First thing I've got here is a very strong healing coming up for you. I've got healer and then I've got letting go as well. So healer and letting go. Manifest on sorry, meditate on healing. You have powerful healing gifts. Have faith in your abilities. Stay true to your path as a healer. So I think here with this letting go coming up here, like I said before, I've always said this because it's true. You have major transformation within yourself. Like you are in a much more better place than you were, like few months ago, Asia, and there is no doubt on that. The thing here is that with this letting go energy and the healing energy here, it may not be easy, and this is the truth in all healing, like this is the truth in all change, when we are starting to go to the healing, when we are starting to like just want to change just a simple thing, like for example, if you have been eating meat, for example, like you've been eating fast food all the time and then suddenly you want to change to be eating healthy, there will be that desire, I would say here, to just like keep on eating fast food. So healing has never been easy. What I'm getting for you here is that you may find yourself, like, or you may feel within yourself here that there are some challenges that you need to go through, like you may feel within yourself here that you want to move forward, but at the same time here things are not really, how do I say, like things are pulling you back, I would say here. And this is where you need to meditate, this is where you need to focus on more here, giving you the strength, giving you the courage that you needed here. And then another thing that I've got here is that I've got happy success coming up here, and then I've got magic as well. So meditate on your, what is it that, what are those, what are the things that you are trying to manifest here? The success in your life, like in your finances, in your love life. You have also got the loving man, so focus on your love here as well, for God, for divine to send you the men that you're supposed to meet here, clearing up any blockages. Manifest that as well. Manifest, meditate on what type of person you want to be attracting here, and what type of like behavior or attitude that you want to be attracting. And then I've also got passion coming up here as well. Focus on what is it that you really want at this point of time here, focusing on what that is you are passionate about, I would say here. So focus on that. And then patient coming up here as well. Having I mean, like, saying to be patient is the easiest thing, but to go through that is definitely not easy. So with this patient coming up here, pause before you take action, trust that divine timing is at work, be patient and play while you wait. So meditate to like, it's not only giving you patience but giving you the trust that everything is going to happen at the right timing here. Sometimes like we can get a little bit frustrated because things are just not moving forward as fast as we're expecting it to be here. So patient on that. So majority is what I'm getting. I'm going to suggest you to also focus on your sacral chakra. You can just like look up on YouTube sacral chakra guided meditation and just play it while you are sleeping. For your chakra, that's it, the sacral chakra only. Other than that, I'm not getting any other concerning things here. So those are your focus, I would suggest here. Hi Swerte Abad. Okay, I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Yes, I've got the donation. Just give me a minute. I'm going to finish Asia's reading and then I'm going to post the updated donation list. Hi Bella, good evening to you. So your next question. Okay, yeah, sure. No worries. Yeah, sure. All right. So let me see the. Maggie, if you are here, you can post your question, please. And Crystal Coombs, if you are here, I haven't received it, but it could be some issue with PayPal. If you could check it again, I would really appreciate it, Crystal, because this also happened. Like the other time. I think my last reading, there was some issue with PayPal here, but I haven't received it. I would really appreciate if you could check it again, please. Okay, so Maggie, you want to know about twins or whatever? Okay. Whatever I've got for your pregnancy. Okay, so let's see. Twins or whatever in store for your next pregnancy. Okay, so I'm not sure if I had given you a time frame before for your pregnancy, because I'm getting the world energy comes up here, and then I've got the spring season comes up here quite strongly. So it may happen around either end of this year, like beginning of next year, or could also be early spring. But the thing here is that, how do I say, like, when we are talking about pregnancy, it can definitely change. I would say my time frame with the pregnancy, it may off, like 1 or 2 months here, but I do see a pregnancy coming up for you. There is no doubt on that. As you can see here, there is even a baby coming up here right away for you here, Maggie. So pregnancy is definitely going to happen, and the pregnancy is 100% going to be success. Here I've got the happy home, happy family, like the wish fulfillment energy. Unfortunately, I don't see a twin at this point of time. I do see, however, a very strong masculine energy here, so it could be a baby boy. But again, the gender can change here. Yeah, because the thing is that I wanted to say here, because with this sun energy coming up here, this is a very very strong fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Here, I've also got the Ace of Wands. So it may happen, because with this Leo energy coming up, I'm getting very strongly a Leo energy, which could happen around July to August, which is the Leo season. But I'm getting more towards that the baby might be born around July to I mean, like around the fire sign, which could be next year July to August. But there is a possibility. I'm not denying that. I've got the Ace of Wands coming up here as well, which is a sexual energy once again coming up for you here. Two aces coming up here. So the pregnancy is definitely on the card. Two aces with the Ace of Wands. So very very strong sexual energy here. I'm getting a very strong of masculine energy, but again the gender can change until the pregnancy happens. So either beginning of spring, I would say maximum end of this year or beginning of the spring, there is a very strong possibility of during the fire season, which is July to August here. But yeah, the pregnancy is definitely going to happen. I'm just not getting a strong twin energy at this point of time. But that is a little bit trickier about pregnancy, like things can just change, like it just depend on, because we're talking about another person soul, a baby soul here, the purest of them all, I would say here. So that's what I'm getting here for you, Maggie. Let me know if you want me to have any other clarity. Vivian, I'm not seeing your donation, so if you could actually let me know. And the only donation that I accept here, Vivian, is through the PayPal. So I've already put up the list there. Sorry, I've already put up the link there on the pinned message. So if you would like to be on the donation list, you have to donate through the PayPal, Vivian. I mean, it may be possible. I'm not denying that because the baby energy can be a little bit tricky to, like to pick up. But at this point of time, I'm getting a very strong masculine energy. You could be having, like two male as well. No, two male as well here, Maggie. No, Vivian, you join the membership. The membership is not for the donation. The membership is from YouTube itself to as an appreciation to the creator. But like I said before, from the beginning of the reading, I only accept donation through PayPal. I don't have a super chat. I'm not accepting it through membership. It's totally a different thing. So if you would like to make a donation, it's through PayPal, but I do appreciate you joining up the membership. I will do your reading along with the free one. I'll definitely put it a little bit longer. But you cannot join this because I haven't received the donation from you. You may wait until I'm done with the donation. When I do the free reading, I'll do yours, and I'll also put a little bit longer message for you as an appreciation for joining the membership. That's how it works, Vivian. I hope you can understand. So, Danny, if you are here, please post your question. Yeah, I understand. You can actually like you don't have to if you don't want. I appreciate the membership. I appreciate the pledge. It's just that you have to wait until I do the normal free reading. Otherwise, it won't be fair for other people. And then I've got IMC. See. Okay. So, Danny, why are Larry and Vernon in your life? So, I'm going to check each of them. Okay. Okay, Danny, so let's look into it now. I've pulled differently. I mean, like this is for Larry and this is for, what's the name here, Vernon. But it may interchange. I mean, like it may change, but I think this is, I mean, just take it as it resonates because usually when I do both reading, that can be a little bit of, like mixed up here. So for Larry here, I'm getting a devil energy coming up here. He might be a Capricorn, but one thing that I've got coming up here is that with this Five of Wands energy, I'm getting a little bit of troubled, I would say troubled soul, but he might have some sort of like a trouble within himself, I would say here for Larry. Now it could be a Capricorn, or could also be that he might have a lot of toxicity in his life here. And with this creative endeavor coming up here, I'm getting like a new beginning energy here. I'm not sure if this is someone from your past, because for Vernon here I'm getting a new supportive connection. So I feel like when it comes into Larry, I feel like you might have known this person at least for a temporarily here, I would say. And for some, or even if you don't know this person, it's like there is a troubled energy from from Larry here. And I feel like your purpose on his life here is that to help him either directly or indirectly here to, I won't say break free, because breaking free from such a toxic energy or breaking free from such a trouble energy here will require a lot of energy. But at least you can like send him prayer, send him guidance. That's what I'm getting, because the purpose that I'm getting here is that I've got the Six of Pentacles coming up here, which is talking about a balance energy. So I feel like both of you here have a purpose towards each other on reinitiating the balance within both of yourself on an individual level here. Now, looking at Vernon energy, I've got a new supportive connection. So, this person might be a new person coming up onto your life, or might be someone that you have known, but coming back here as a completely changed person. One thing that I'm getting coming up you from you and Vernon here, I've got a soul connection and a family, which I feel like both of you might share a past life connection here as a family together in one of your past lives. And I feel like that could be why either you might have that sense of familiarity towards him. Onto these two energy, I'm not getting it in a romantic way, but at least not onto Larry. For Vernon, there is a emotional feeling, I would say here, but because of this family energy, I feel like this is more of the past life energy, or at least the past life connection that both of you have, or the soul contract that both of you are bringing into this lifetime here. And I've also got the Three of Pentacles energy comes up here. I feel like you and Vernon here, I don't see anything negative though for Vernon, so this is a good thing. It's like both of you might either starting to get to know each other or restarting to get to know each other here with this Three of Pentacles. I do see some communication coming in, moving forward here. And then with this Knight of Pentacles, there might also be a little bit of offering, I would say here. This could be a romantic offering, or just, like probably like just asking you as a friend is what I'm getting here. I've also got the back and forth energy comes up here for you. The main purpose for both of this person to come onto your life here, Danny, I'm getting a grounded, making you more grounded within yourself here is what I'm getting here. So I hope it resonates. I hope I'm picking up the right energy. Let me know if you, I mean, like if none of this makes sense, or if you have, like any other any other questions that you want me to answer. Yeah, so again, I've got the Five of Wands coming up here for Larry. So there is some sort of like a trouble or conflict, or just maybe some sort of like an unnecessary misunderstanding or unnecessary argument that might be happening. A little bit concerning with Vernon here. Again, I've got the family, I've got the Empress coming up here. This is also a children energy. If you are interested in going on with Vernon here, like if you are interested in moving forward a relationship with Vernon, there is a possibility of that. I'm not denying that. But I've also got the Empress, so there might be a possibility of you getting pregnant as well. So uh, just try to be careful. But again, I'm getting a very strong past life energy here coming up for you and Vernon. So this family energy and this pregnancy energy could be from the past life, but because I'm getting this as a future, this might be coming up for the future. Just be careful. Danny. Okay, okay. That kind of makes sense here. So with this new a new beginning on a new creative endeavor, they might try to make an entrance coming back here sooner or later if they haven't already. But a little bit of trouble solved, I would say here. So yeah, that's what I've got. Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for. Oh, you have known since child. That could be the family here. Okay, that's kind of makes sense then. That's kind of makes sense. Yeah, that's kind of makes sense with this family. I feel like you might wanting to know this person. I'm not sure what is the. I mean, like how things has been between both of you here, but with this new supportive connection and this and the Three of Pentacles, so I feel like it's more going towards a supportive connection rather than a new connection. That could be why I've got a very strong family energy comes up here. Yeah, so that's it for your reading. Thank you so much, Danny. I appreciate that. Okay, HI, let me do your reading. Okay, so you reach out to the Cancer. It's quite funny because in like the moment I read your question, I'm getting a little blocked, like an uneasiness, I would say here on my throat chakra. So there is definitely like a blockage on the throat chakra here, and for the communication. But let's see. The throat chakra, I mean, like the communication and the throat chakra is definitely blocked a little bit here. Okay, so I'm not sensing a third party yet, or at least even if they are backed into their life here, this third party may not be the major blockage because I've got work, career, and finances coming up here. So work-related situation, career-related situation might be stressing him out. I've also got faithful coming up here as well. So even if the third party is back into their life, I'm not getting a strong hold coming up that this third party has onto them. So that's definitely a good thing here. I wish I could talk to you right now. You mean the world to me. Trust in the divine timing. I see my future with you. Now this is why I've got the major blockage or like the unbalanced energy, like not that easiness feelings when it comes into the throat chakra. He does want to communicate. I'm sorry, they do want to communicate with you, your twin flame here, but for some reason they're just withholding themselves here. Could be a guilty, but I'm definitely going to check on that. They do want to communicate with you. I've got trust in the divine timing, so the communication is definitely going to be is definitely going to pick up here. I don't think it's going to take any time longer, I would say here, but they mean, I mean, like they do see a future with you. They do actually have feeling towards you here. So the third party is not really a major blockage at this time, but I'm just going to check what is it then. Hi Crystal, I haven't received your donation. Would you be able to check it again, please? The link to my PayPal is on top there, the one at the blue. So let's see, what is the blockage? Yeah, not the third party here. I'm not getting the third party, or at least the third party is not the main blockage. What I'm getting here is that with this feeling trap and the moon card coming up here is that he has a lot of I won't say conflicted energy here. He's having a little bit hard time to go through his emotion, I would say here, HI, in a sense that with this the moon and the moon card here is that he has been running away from his emotion for a while, and this is what making him feeling trapped at this time. I'm also getting a little bit of shocked energy or surprise energy coming up here when you message him. So could also be another reason why he's trying to regain himself back and then messaging you here. I've got healing energy comes up here, feeling a little bit confused. I've got the two of cups coming up here as well, which is a soul connection between both of you. But both, I mean, like he's definitely going to come around. It's just that shocked, confused, surprise energy is what I'm getting coming up here. I'm not getting a very strong influence of the third party here. Maybe he's slowly getting free from that. They are slowly getting free. They are slowly breaking free from that. Let me pull the outcome. Yeah, anxiety, a lot of anxiety coming up here. So yeah, a lot of shocked. I'm getting shocked, surprised coming. Both of you definitely have a strong soul connection here. Anxiety, shock, surprise. Just give it a minute. He's definitely going to message you here. It's just that, yeah, feeling stuck. Sorry, feeling trapped, not feeling stuck. Feeling trapped within the emotion and shocked is the major blockage at this point of time. Let me pull a time frame. I've got the number 8 coming up here, maybe around 8 days, 8 weeks, or the month of August maximum. I would say here you will hear from him, but could also be July 8 as well, which is 5 days from now, 4 days from now. Yeah, that is the major blockage. Is what I'm getting here. You're welcome. So who's next? Okay, TJ. Quattro. Yeah, Quattro, you can post your question, please. So, hi everyone, for those of you who are just joining in. So, thank you so much for joining in. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I would really appreciate it. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'm going to I'm going through the donation first. Yes, it's a live reading, but donation will always take priority. So once I'm done with the donation list, I will do the free reading. I would really appreciate if all of you can a little bit patient until I'm done with the donation. Okay, Heather, you can just send it, and I've received it. Okay, I've received it. Let me just put you in. Yes, almost something like that. I would agree here, HI, definitely. Okay, TJ, let me put you in. Okay, so let's see for Quattro. Oh, you are going to have an event tomorrow, Quattro. All the best. I'm definitely going to keep you. I'm definitely going to keep you in prayers. And everyone who are, everyone who are still in the chat, please send good vibes and good luck to Quattro on their foot stand tomorrow, 4th of July. So let's see, how will the foot stand do tomorrow? Victories. I've got 100% victory coming up for you here, Quattro. Yes, Crystal, now I've received it. Thank you. Yes, Crystal, I've received it. Okay, so it's definitely going to be a success coming up for you here, Quattro, no doubt at all. I've got the Ace of Swords as the overall energy here. Directly 100% success. I do feel like it's definitely going to be successful for you. Let's see how it's going on. What else? Okay, so let's look at into it first. So directly, I've got celebration and success coming up here for you. It's definitely going to be successful. Excuse me. I know you have done. I mean, like I know you have this food stand for a while, but I'm not sure if being in an event like this, because 4th of July, I'm going to assume it's like going to be a huge here, because with this full energy coming up, I'm getting like a taking up a leap of faith. I would say. I'm not sure if this is like new thing for you, or maybe like the crowd is new, like the whole situation might be new here, because I'm also getting a little bit, I won't say confusion, it's just like kind of like you are all over the place, but also like there is, because you're all over the place, there is also a little bit of confusion coming up here as well. But it's definitely going to be success. The advice that I'm getting coming up for you here is that patient. So try to not rush into it, especially coming up the day tomorrow here. Just like relax and like take a deep breath in. Don't feel stressed, don't feel pressurized, don't like rush into it here. So just take it like take it with the flow is what I'm getting. I've got the Knight of Pentacles, so it's better it's better moving out in a steady progress rather than rushing into it and then just falling apart. So this is the main advice that I'm getting coming up for you here, Quattro. But overall, 100% success. I've got the Six of Swords energy coming up here. I feel like I said before, I know you have done this before, but there is something new about this event, or there is something new within this year that I feel like you are going to be able to move forward with it as well. I'm getting here, so I feel like there might be a lot of other opportunities that will be coming up for you here from this event tomorrow. But overall, definitely success here. It's just that patient and in a steady progress is what I'm getting coming up for you here. Quattro. Yeah, I can definitely understand that. But success, victory, and success coming up for you here. Please do not doubt. Please do not doubt that. Just don't rush into it. Is what I'm getting. I'm going to pull you a guidance message as well before going to your second question. Yeah, I just mentioned patient, and look what I've got here. Patient as well coming up here. Sorry, innocent coming up here. Time to play, nurture your inner child, live with a childlike sense of wonder. So one thing that I'm getting coming up here is that with this innocent energy here, do not feel pressurized in a sense that do not feel, because I'm getting a lot of all over the place energy here. So you might be stressed, you might be frustrated here, but try to not be stressful in a sense that you are getting really pressured, especially tomorrow on the day of the event. So just kind of like, if you can, like practice breathing technique here, or just like take a deep breath in whenever you are feeling stressed, whenever you're feeling down, and go with the flow. I've got coming up for you here. Find an easier path forward, surrender to the outcome, release your expectation, moving with the flow here. So just go in a steady process is what I'm getting coming up for you here, Quattro. Overall, I'm getting 100% success. Please let me know how it goes. My prayers are always with you. Let's see. Next question. What will happen next in your love life? Okay, for those of you who have donated, please give me a minute. I'm going to finish Quattro first, and then I'll go through it one by one. I'm so sorry for my dog. Sometimes she gets excited for no reason, and then like start barking. Okay, what's going to happen next? I think I might have told you this as well, Quattro. I think in your last reading, if I'm not mistaken, the month of July is going to be really significant for you here, because once again I've got the chariot energy. There will be a lot of movement starting to happen in the month of July. So could be, I mean, like around mid to end of the July. But like overall the month of July here, I'm getting a lot of movement coming up here, where you're finally going to get the justice that you deserve. You're finally going to get, like what is it that I've been truly wanting? What is it that you've been truly how do I say it here? That you truly deserve and you truly desire. Overall energy of core here is the Sun card, which is ultimate happiness and the and the union and celebration coming up here. So I feel like the month of July is where a major movement is going to happen in your love life here. So July to August, so late July to beginning of August here. Beginning of August here is going to coming up quite strongly here. So starting up the Leo season. I mean, like the moment we get into the Leo season, you're going to see a lot of progress coming up from that. Let me see. I'm getting regret energy here, so I feel like you might receive a message of feeling guilty, or just like feeling. I feel like your person will be messaging you here, talking about how regretful that they had been. I'm getting a little bit of anxiety coming up, but again, this anxiety could be the anxiety that I've got here for regarding your stand, but I'm getting a little bit of anxiety here on your love life, but it's just going to be like a minor thing, like just like a minor road bump, I would say here. Overall energy, I'm getting really positive. I've got the Eight of Wands here, and then I've got the High Priestess, which is things are definitely going to take off in your love life, and paying attention to your intuition, trusting your intuition, and trusting your manifestation is what I'm getting. Let me pull a channel message. I've got a little bit of insecurity, which is could also be relating to the anxiety here. But it's, like I said, it's just like a minor road bump, I would say here. Not really a big thing. I've also got soulmate or twin flame. So again, like I said, the union is going to happen here, or at least a major progress is going to happen coming up here. I wish I could talk to you right now. Yes, the communication is definitely going to start happening as well. So those are the next step that will be happening in your love life, Quarto. Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. Let me know if you would like to have any other Clarity, please. And Asia, you can post your question if you have that, or if you want to, like still wait, you can just let me know. Yeah, Crystal, just a minute. I'm typing up your name. I can definitely understand that. Please, like don't. What I'm going to suggest here is that tonight, I'm not sure what time is the event, Quattro tomorrow, but at least tonight here, put some guided meditation on your sacral chakra, which is going to be boosting up your self-esteem, like boosting up your self-confidence here, or you can just put, like some subliminals regarding success. But things are definitely going to go well. Things are definitely going to go well here. It's just that don't feel pressurized and don't feel stressed, especially tomorrow on the day of event. Okay, let's see for Asia, what's coming up next for you in love. I keep getting this pregnancy coming up for you. I think in the last reading, if I'm not mistaken, the same thing happened as well. Oh, okay, I speak my truth. I'm so sorry, I didn't realize that I use your. Let me just remove it. Okay, so let's see. Well, one good thing here is that when it comes into your love life, or when it comes into your relationship life here, is that with this Ace of Cups here, a very strong new beginning, I would say, here coming up for you when it comes into the love life, where you are opening up yourself. It's safe for you to open up your heart, I would say here. It's safe for you to open up your heart. It's safe for you to like explore yourself, like explore your feelings, I would say here, is what I'm getting. A little bit concerning here is that the pregnancy energy, I keep getting this for some reason for you. So if like you have decided to like be with someone, or just like going out there and meeting someone here, what I'm going to suggest is that try to not rush into the sexual relationship, because there might be a very very strong chance for you to get pregnant. And you can also like try to use protection, or just like be safe, I would say here. The pregnancy is coming up, keep on coming up here. Coming up next for your relationship life here, I've got the Six of Pentacles, which is talking about balance. So a very strong balance energy is definitely there as well. Looking good for your love life. I've got the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Swords here. I do still see that you still either this is this can be a fear, or this just can be, how do I say it here? Um, Healing from the past heartbreak, I would say here, Asia. Like you may still feel scared to move forward with love, or you like might be like trying to heal, because of course you are at this point of time here trying to heal up yourself, trying to let go of past heartbreak, trying to let go of like yeah, past heartbreak and past sadness here, which you are definitely working on yourself here. And I've got the Three of Pentacles. You are at this point of time here like starting to rebuilding up, like starting to put up your life together. I would say do not rush into it, especially with this pregnancy energy here. I don't want you to like feel that getting even more burden without healing completely. So balance is definitely there, like balance, and it's safe for you to open up your heart. Eventually things are definitely going to fall into places coming up for you here with the Wheel of Fortune. Looking good, I would say, coming up here for your love life. It's just that the pregnancy is what concerning to me a little bit here. trust in the divine timing of God. And it's also another good thing because with this King of Pentacles here and this Empress, now you keep coming up as the Empress. So that is also another wonderful thing here. Like you have gone through so much of transformation where you are finally integrating with your divine feminine here, so you're like definitely on the top of that. Now for your partner here, I've got the King of Pentacles. This is like a little Empress, so it's like you are here and he's like there is a little bit gap only, but the King of Pentacles is definitely a wonderful energy, a grounded and mature and stable energy here, so you're definitely going to be attracting the one that you deserve, I would say here. You may have a lot of choices coming up here into love. So I feel like you're going to be meeting up a lot of new people here. You're going to, like see, you're going to have options, I would say here, to choose from when it comes into your love and relationship situation. Trust in the divine timing is what I'm getting. Overall, things are looking well. And the person that I'm getting coming up for you here is definitely like mature and grounded, like almost at the same level as you, I would say here. Okay, so yeah, no worries. Speak my truth. I just sometimes people won't like to put their name, and I'm so sorry for that. I didn't realize it. Okay, so let me know, Asia, if you have any other questions or anything you want me to ask, clarification. I mean, and next is Swati Abad. You can post your question, please. You're welcome. I've been thinking of dropping college altogether and go to culinary school. How would your mother react if you tell her? Okay, so let's see. That is definitely like a bold move, I would say here. But if it's your passion, I would say go for it. But let's see how would your mother react. Very defensive. I'm getting a very, very strong defensive energy coming up here from your mother. So, first thing that I'm getting here is that she might think that you are being too childish or too immature with that. And then also, I'm getting a very strong defensive energy coming up here. I'm doubting that she would take it. She would be open to that option, or at least she might kind of like thinking that this is you being too childish, or this is you not, how do I say it here, like not being mature enough to think of your future. I'm getting a little bit of childish energy coming up from her. So it's like she might be thinking in that way, but defensive. She will get very, very defensive, is what I'm getting here. I'm also getting the Ten of Swords energy coming up here with the Two of Pentacles. She might be feeling betrayed, or I'm getting betrayed, but the betrayed is not really a good word for that. It's like shocked and surprised in a sense that she won't she won't definitely go with the option easily. She will definitely try to fight it and try to become defensive here. And as much as I can understand, because the center energy that I've got coming up here is the star, which is this is I think one of your wish, or at least like this is what I feel like this is your dream, I would say here, or your wish fulfillment to go into culinary school, which I can definitely understand. It's just that for her to digest that, or for her to see that here, is something that she cannot do here. I've got the hermit energy comes up here. She might try to, play the silent game with you as well. Yeah, disappointed. It's more like she was just surprised, like how could you do that, or how would you want to do that? She cannot digest that, and she might try to play a silent game here. So that's what I'm getting. But defensive is really coming up strongly here. I've also got the Four of Cups coming up here. I feel like you have been thinking about it for quite a while, I would say, or at least you've been weighing this option for quite a while here. And with this Four of Cups energy comes up here for you, I'm getting a very strong of a lot of overthinking energy comes up here as well. Definitely a hard decision. I would say I've got a Chariot. Well, she won't really be 100% acceptful of that, and I feel like you've been weighing this option for a while. Um, if you want to go ahead and do it, you can. It's just that try to not drop the bomb altogether. I would say here, in a sense that maybe because the way that she's thinking here is that for her, your wish to go to culinary school is a little bit of childish decision. So instead of directly dropping the bomb to her here, you can try to tell her what are the things that can be expected once you go there. Like what is the future career, what kind of expectations that she can have here. So she won't think it as it is just like a childish obsession or just like an immature energy coming up from you here. I've got the Ten of Pentacles coming up here. Eventually, things are definitely going to be okay. Like both of you are still going to be okay here. It's just that in the beginning, it might be a little bit, at least it might take some time here to convince her. And if you have other family members that you can, like help you, siding with you and try to talk to her, that will definitely be helpful as well. Just a little bit of defensiveness is what I'm getting here. Swetya, but so yeah, let me know your second question and if you want to have any clarity from this one. Definitely a tricky one, I would say here, because personally I had to go through that. My parents wants me to go into management and accounting, and I was more leading towards computer software here. For them, because moving 10 years ago, computer wasn't really 20 years ago, at least when they were at my age, computer was just something that there is nothing there, like almost like no career, but now it's like everywhere. So yeah, it's a little bit tricky, but I feel like if you could convince her, it may take some time, but you will definitely be able to convince her on that. So try to research more. What are the career perspective? What are the like the future perspective for you? And then you can start telling her. I do understand. I do understand. Yes, I do channel messages. You want to have channel messages from spirit guides or friends? Sorry, not friends. Spirit guides or your loved one. Let me know. So I haven't seen your second question. So this is a guidance that I've got for you here regarding your first question, leadership. Step into your leadership, share your message, inspire and empower others. So it's basically telling you that it's time for you to step into your own power, to step into to step into your own power. What is it that you want to do here? Be the leader of your life. So yeah, can it's definitely hard, but you will be able to achieve that. Okay, what are Diana's romantic feelings towards you? Okay, that could be it. All right, so let's see. Okay, so looking at the channel messages here, I've got karmic situation, I've got you mean the world to me, the time is not right for us, communication blockage, positive mindset brings abundance. Now, please don't freak out when I've got the time is not right for us and the not now here. Maybe this is because of the reason, sorry, maybe this is because of the distance as the reason here. With this not now energy, this is basically talking about now is not the right time, or there is some sort of like a blockages or delay for both of you to be together, or for both of you to come together here. So they could be because of the distance that you mentioned here with a long distance. Now I've also got the karmic situation. Even though I'm not getting a third party or anything like that, this karmic situation is more than that. This is basically talking about the inner challenges or the individual challenges that she might be going through here. So she might still have some, like healing and transformation that needs to be done, which I feel like affecting the communication. Now, with this communication blockage here, the communication between both of you here sometimes can be going really really well, and then another times here can be like on and off here, or kind of like slow communication. I would say here. But again, this is part of the karmic situation. Coming back to how does she feel towards you here, I've got you mean the world to me, I've got I see my future. So this is how she feels towards you. There is a little bit of insecurities, I would say here, which is again coming back to the karmic situation and the blockage at this point of time. I've got here positive mindset brings abundance. So no matter what is going on here, stay positive, be grounded in faith. I've got a very strong divine timing energy coming up here, which is another reason why I've got the not now. The timing can be a little bit tricky, like I'm getting a little bit of delay coming up here for both of you. But overall energy I'm getting here is that I've got victory, there is marriage, and I've got family energy coming up here, family and marriage. So I feel like she does wants to like she does wants to get married to you, she just wants to have a family with you here. Like bringing up together, having a like a proper home. Marriage and family is what I'm getting. So I've got two ten of pentacles coming up here, so this is definitely what she wants to have here with you. Okay, so let's see time frame. I've got the number 4 as for the time frame here. 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months from now can be quite significant, so anything positive can happen during those time frame. Let me know if you have any other clarification that you need. Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. I truly appreciate that. IMC, if you are here, please post your question. You're very much welcome. Okay, so what is it that you need to know regarding your love life or your relationship in general? Let's see. Okay, so IMC, let's look at into your reading here. Now, what is it that you need to know at this point of time here is that, let me just start with the center energy, which is the happy success and great achievement. So one thing is guaranteed when it comes into your love life and when it comes into your relationship life, here success and a lot of positivity, a lot of happiness is definitely guaranteed in your life. So this is where the outcome, or this is where you are going to be, I would say, like, you are finally going to be in a place where there will be a lot of happiness and there will be a lot of success coming up here in your love life and in your in general life in general, I would say here. Now, there are certain things that you need to learn, I would say, at this point of time. And with what you said here, currently taking time up, currently taking time apart here, I feel like it's necessary for both of you on an individual level. The reason why I'm getting this here is that because with this Five of Pentacles energy coming up for you here, I feel like this is where you are going to finally learn, or you're finally going to discover or rediscover so many things about yourself here, your soul purpose, what are the things that you need to be doing, and all of those stuff coming up together. There are few things that you need to be focusing on here is that first of all here is a very strong fear energy coming up. It's quite normal to have fear, it's quite normal to have anxiety and frustration, but when the fear, when you are already starting to feed onto the fear rather than feeding up onto your faith, yeah, this is where the problem starts to occurring. And another thing that I've got coming up here is that with this letting go energy, I feel like you want to move forward, you want to let go of all the pain or all the trauma that you might be facing to yourself here. But at the same time, whenever you try to move forward or whenever you try to get a better version of yourself here, something from the past where you just might find a lot of challenges just keep on pulling you back here. And one of the reasons here is a very strong fear. So this is where you need to be focusing on. And then I've also got a very strong courage and victim mentality coming up here. Another thing that you need to know here is that setting up a necessary boundaries within yourself here, understanding that fear is an illusion and you are not supposed to be suffering. So with this victim mentality energy here, you might have gone through so much of things in your life from the past up until this particular point of time, to a point where it might be affecting your self-esteem, it might be affecting your self-confidence here. But with this victim mentality energy, you are basically being advised to not let, to not how do I say it, like, do not step back into the darkness, in a sense that do not feel that you are the one who's actually at wrong, or you don't deserve anything positive, you don't deserve anything good in your life at all here, IMC. So that is one thing that I've got here. Like I said, stability is definitely going to be there. Now, I'm not sure what is the decision that both you and your partner have made, but I've got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups here. There is definitely a soul connection between both of you. I'm not denying that, which I feel like both of you are definitely going to come back together again here. Now, this is where the distance at this point of time here is really important, because you are learning, or you are, like I said, discovering back to yourself here, especially when it comes into your emotion. Having that emotional stability, having that stability and having that emotional stability and emotional, basically like being, not letting your emotion control you, but in a way that letting your emotion guide you towards the thing that you need to heal. Because I'm getting a very strong conflicted energy within yourself as well. But moving forward into the future, things are definitely going to go well for you here, IMC. That's it for your reading. Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. I truly appreciate that. Okay, Ruth, I got you. Let's see, Heather. Okay, Heather, I'm going to look into your question. All right, so you are dating the Capricorn. Okay, so Heather, okay, so will the relationship between you and the Capricorn going to work? Let's see. You're welcome. All right, so Heather, will the relationship between you and the Capricorn going to work? Oh wow, look at this, Heather. I've got the Six of Cups and then I've got the Two of Cups coming up for you. I just saw your message yesterday that I think I might have told you as well that there's going to be a Capricorn coming up for you here. There is a very, very strong soul connection, I would say here, a very strong soulmate connection coming up between you and the Capricorn. And with this with this Two of Cups energy coming up here, if both of you decide to move forward into a relationship together here, there is going to be a mutual feelings, mutual emotion, and like an equal give and take energy where like the respect is actually mutually will be given here. I would say yes. This relationship is definitely going to work for you here. I've also got the Empress energy. I'm also getting, I mean, like if both of you choose to move forward into this relationship here, with this Empress energy coming up here, there might be a possibility of pregnancy coming up for you as well, Heather. But overall, I'm getting here this relationship is actually good for you, and I feel like this is something that you actually deserve as well, because I'm getting a very strong of mutual respect, mutual give and take here, equal give and take, which is something that you really deserve to have. I've got the Ten of Pentacles coming up here. Quite again, happy home, happy family, happy. I mean, like happy home, happy family, happy energy, richness and completion in all level. I would say yes, definitely this relationship is going to work. I've got the Star energy, which is your energy, the Aquarius healing, which is you are currently going through at this point of time here, and you can take a leap of faith towards that. Heal the past trauma that your ex that like that your ex had put you through here, and it's safe for you to take up the leap of faith, take up the leap of faith here. Yeah. So maybe there's definitely babies coming up for you here, Heather, so pay attention to that. It's safe for you to take up the leap of faith here. I would say this relationship can definitely work for you. Let me pull a time frame. I've got the number 7, which is the month of July. We are here 7 days, 7 weeks, maximum 7 months to beginning of late spring, which I don't think you need to wait for that long. So just take it, like just go ahead and take the chance, take the leap of faith. Yeah, it's definitely going to be working for you. And let me know about the pregnancy. Maybe like this is letting you know that could be a little one ready to come in. Thank you so much for your donation, Heather, and thank you so much for being patient. I truly appreciate that. Okay, that's great. So spring coming up quite strongly. All right, let's see who's next. DJ. Okay, DJ. Okay, so no, please don't feel insignificant. I can understand, like I do understand, but honestly, for me personally, and I think many people in the chat at this point of time, you could also confirm this. For me personally, and like to some of the clients that I've been talking to, ever since the month of May, I would say here, at least mid-May, mid to end of the May, and throughout the month of June here, the energy has been really intense. Like the intensity of the energy is like, wow. I just feel stagnant, a lot of stagnancy coming up. A lot of stagnancy happened around the month of June. So I can definitely understand how you feel, but I feel like the energy hasn't been really good ever since the Mercury retrograde, or even like like during the shadow period of the Mercury retrograde. So please don't feel that there is nothing. Sorry, please don't feel that there is something wrong with you. And again, this is for everyone who is like listening to the chat here. If you feel stagnancy, a very strong stagnancy in your life or in your energy, whatever you're trying to manifest here, it's just the collective, really the collective here. No worry, Crystal. I'll do yours right after TJ. So let's see. Any guidance for TG with Olivia? Yes, yeah, I've got fear coming up here. Yeah, I can definitely understand the fear is coming up quite strongly here. But things are definitely going to be okay. I've got the universe. Honestly, here, TJ, I've got universe and friends, family, and guys. I'm getting a lot of divine support surrounding yourself as well here. So I think it's time where you have to make that conscious decision, because with the fear coming in here and the divine presence that I've got coming up for you here, this is where the conscious decision that you need to make within yourself here, like which one are you going to focus on here? Are you going to be focusing on it, how do I say it here, are you going to be focusing on your fear, or are you going to focus on your faith here? And the tricky thing about faith and fear is almost the same thing, both of them. Faith and fear is based on something that hasn't happened yet. Fear is a negative thing that hasn't happened yet. Faith is the positive thing that hasn't happened yet. So this is where the choice that you need to make. I'm getting a very strong divine presence coming up for you here. So whenever you're feeling down, whenever like you feel insignificant here, try to take a few deep breaths in here and then pray and meditate, ground yourself is what I'm getting. I've got a fragmented energy, which is Olivia's energy here. Like I said before, there is still some process that she needs to grow, that she needs to go through here. But due to the intensity of the connection that both of you share here, you might be picking up her energy more than you know. So maybe whenever you feel fearful, or whenever you feel, like you said, insignificant here, take a few deep breaths in and ask yourself, are all of those emotions yours? Because most of the time here is that you might be picking up her energy, or even like other people energy in your life here, and mistaken it as yours, and then like paying, and then you're feeding up into the emotion, and then it's just getting bigger. So try to do that. Take a few deep breaths in, like, and then just ask yourself, are all of these emotions, are all of this fear, this insignificant feeling that I have within myself here, is it mine? So you can just and then take a few deep breaths in, and then when you are feeling good, when you just like suddenly feeling good here, that's basically showing that all of those feelings and all of those emotions were never yours in the first place. I've got increase coming up here. This is basically talking there is going to be a lot of increment, positive increment. Like things are definitely going to be moving forward in your favor, in both of your favor here. I've got travel coming up here. So maybe, like whenever you're feeling down, whenever you are not feeling good within yourself, go out. I do understand with this current pandemic, I'm not sure how is the regulation and everything there. So maybe if you can just go, like, for example, a quick walk, or just go into like a road trip here just to clear up your mind will definitely be helpful to you as well. Meditate, pray and meditate, and then focusing on your heart chakra is what I'm getting here, teaching. So that's it for your reading. Let me know if you need any clarification. Okay, so Crystal, let's see for your question. Okay, so Crystal, you can push your question. Okay, will I be marrying a long-term life husband? You're welcome, Gigi. Okay, you are looking for your love life. Will you be able to meet someone and marry them for a long time? Okay, so let's see for your love situation. And Crystal, just making sure here that you are single, right? And you're looking for a new partner to come onto your life. So I'm just like making sure of that. Or you have someone in your mind, so you can just like confirm it once again, please, just to make sure that I've got it right. Okay, you are in a relationship, so you want to know whether you will be marrying the person that you are in a relationship. Hi, Manshika. I'm just making sure that I got it right. Alright, so let's see. Will you be marrying your long-time partner and will he treat you right? Okay, I speak my truth. I'll do yours directly after Crystal. Alright, so let's see. Okay, yeah, I'll check on that. Let's. So marriage is definitely on the card. Like I'm not denying that. I mean, like marriage is definitely on the card for you here, Crystal. It's just that when I look for the marriage in your life here, it's going to come in a little bit of slow movement, I would say, or at least it may take some time for you to get married because with this Knight of Pentacles energy here, this is like a steady process and a steady progress is what I'm getting coming up for you here, Crystal Kum. But again, marriage is definitely going to be there. You are definitely going to be married. And the thing here is that with this Judgment energy comes up here, I'm getting a very strong divine intervention and divine timing energy is what I'm getting here. I've also got the Nine of Cups energy comes up for you here, which is your wish fulfillment. This whole marriage life that will be happening for you into the future here with this Nine of Cups energy, this is going to be like a wish fulfillment. I feel like your future husband is definitely going to be treating you right. He's going to be treating you right. He's going to, like, there's definitely going to be a mutual respect coming up here. But not only that, here he's he will be. I mean, like your future husband here will be respecting you and will be respecting of your emotion as well. So there is, like a lot of positivity coming up here. It's just that where you are standing at this point of time here to moving forward into a marriage life, it may take a little bit some time. I'm definitely going to pull a time frame for that. But once you get there with this chariot and the six of wands energy, sorry, with the chariot and the eight of wands energy here, things are definitely moving forward in your favor. You're definitely going to be treated right is what I'm getting. I do also sense a little bit of with this two of pentacles energy here, this is your current energy or this is your current present here. So with this two of pentacles energy comes up here, this is basically talking about maintaining the, try to not really overwhelm yourself, try to not really like stress yourself with this whole situation. You are definitely going to get a life, you're definitely going to get a married life here, which you are truly desiring here, Crystal. Let me see. I've got the dark thoughts coming up here again. Fear, like some sort of like a fear or just some sort of like fear-based energy is what I'm getting coming up for you. So this is something that you need to let go. I've got commitment. So this marriage is definitely going to be a long-term, stable, and committed one. There is no doubt on that here. So that's what I've got coming up here for your marriage. Let's see. So you want to know who you will be marrying, right? For your next question. Hi, Jaren. That's really okay. So please do not do and hold on, Crystal. I'm just going to reply to Jaren. Jaren Simon, please do not do anything that. Please do not make any rash decision. Let me give you some suicide helpline. Please kindly call a friend or let me just suicide prevention. Please talk to a friend. Please Sharon Simon, don't do anything or don't even think of that. Please get some, like help if you want to talk to people. I've put these suicide prevention line there. Please, like go there. And I do not have at the moment many links to that, so I just did a quick Google. So please go there and like do not do anything. You're going to regret it. And suicide or killing yourself has never been the solution. So please don't do that. All right. So yes, Crystal is definitely going to be for the rest of your life here. Yes, Jaren, please do not do that. please, 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 I beg you, please do not do that, and try to call a friend, call a family member, anyone that you can talk to here. Please don't be alone. And you have a child as well. It's definitely not going to be worth it. All right, so you want to know who you will be marrying here, Crystal. Let me see. So I've got a very strong lover's energy coming up here for you. And I've got the intuition. Honestly, I'm getting a very strong lover's energy, which I feel like the current partner will be your future husband as well here, Crystal here. And then I've also got the high priestess energy coming up here, your intuition. I feel like you have dreams or manifestation here on what kind of person that you're going to be attracting onto your life. And I feel like you're definitely going to be get that kind of, like you're definitely going to get your manifestation here as a person that will be with you. So this is what I'm getting. I feel like at this point of time I'm getting a very strong lover's energy, so I feel like this can be your current partner here. I've got the number 5 as to the time frame for your marriage. 5 weeks, sorry, 5 months to 5 months from now. I'm also getting midsummer, so this can be 5 months from now, even like next year midsummer is what I'm getting here for you, Crystal, as for the marriage. But yes, it's definitely going to be a long term. It's definitely going to be a stable one here. There's going to be an equal partnership, mutual respect coming up here. And then with the lover's energy that I've got coming up for you here, this is also talking about the soul connection, that it's not only going to be, how do I say, like there's going to be love, there is going to be respect, a lot of mutual energy will definitely be there here, Crystal. So that's it for your reading. I hope it resonates. Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. I truly appreciate that. Hi Mal. Hi Sachi. Okay, so Lorraine, I speak my truth, and then who else? Okay, so wait. Okay, let me look at what I speak my truth. The question. Okay, so I speak my truth. The timestamp is. Okay, your question is what do you need to know about your mental health right now? Okay, so let's see. No, I'm just starting to do yours. I speak my truth. Okay, Sachi, you are right after Ruth. I'm doing, I speak my truth, and then Ruth, and then yours. Okay, so let's see. What is it that you need to know about your mental health? Okay, so before I get to the reading, Lorraine, what I'm going to suggest here, I mean, like, I want to know a few things when you hear the voices or when you feel the body vibration. Like, does it happen on any specific time? Yes, this is yours. I speak my truth. This is yours. This is yours. This is your reading. So before I get into the reading, I just want to know a couple of things here, like those vibrations that you feel, and the, how do I say it here? the messages that you get, like, is there any specific time that maybe, like, for example, like around, because some people might feel that around, let's just say, 3 a.m. in the morning. And okay, so what I'm going to suggest for you here is that before I get, honestly, I don't see anything wrong with you or with your mental health, but just to be safe, I'm going to suggest you to do this. For the next 3 weeks, you can do it for the 3 weeks, or for the 1 week here, because I'm getting a very strong balance and discernment energy coming out here. So do this, please do this. Take a bath, take shower or bath here, like cleanse yourself, and then if possible with some sage or some incense, anything that you have here, and then just sage your entire house, open up all the doors and open up all the windows. So sage entire corner of your house or entire corner of your room here. While you're saging, also pray. You can, let's say, take a verse from a Bible, and just, pray and pray according to your belief, or, like with the Bible or any holy book that you believe in here. And then after that here, take some salt, put into a bowl, and then put it into the entrance corners of your house. So do that at least every day for the next 3 days to 1 week, and change the salt every day. So you don't have to use the salt that you use for cooking. So you can just like buy one, like the affordable one here, and just put into a bowl in every entrance corner of your house here. And do that every day for the next 3 days or for the next 1 week, and then please let me know how you feel. Okay, because one thing that I've got coming up for you here is that with this balance and the discernment energy coming up here, honestly, there's nothing wrong with you. So please don't feel that you're going crazy or anything like that. It's quite normal. I'm not sure if you are familiar with that. Maybe you have done this, or maybe this is something that happened subconsciously. Yeah, so I feel like them. I won't say there is anything attached to you here, but there might be something. Usually, when I see this kind of thing, I speak my truth. This happened to one of my clients as well. It's like they might be subconsciously astral project without them even realizing it, and something or somehow just getting attached to that. So this kind of thing is quite not is I won't say it's quite normal, but it happened. And with the intense energy that we have been facing as the collective since the month of May, I feel like you might be facing the same thing, but just try to do that. Usually it helps. And I would also suggest you to have some black tourmaline. Mine is a little bit big, so you can have like this side, or, you know, you can have this side, or you can this size, or, like just like a smaller size. Astral project here is that some people can astral project with their realization. It's just that when it's how do I say it? I'm trying to explain it. It's like our soul leave our body for a temporary moment, moving into the astral realm or moving into the 5D realm here. It does happen sometimes subconsciously, sometimes people intentionally trying for that. I feel like for you, you might have done this, like unintentionally or subconsciously here. And when we are moving into the astral realm, or when our soul moving into the 5D realm here, there might be some energy that are being attached to us. Sometimes this could also happen when we are meditating. Usually when we are meditating, our body is moving into the high vibrational level, but in this world there are, like high vibrational entities, there are low vibrational entities. Sometimes it can happen. So try to do that. It might try to get attached to you. I'm not seeing that it has already been attached. It might try to get attached to you here. So when you try to do that, it will definitely move. And then whenever you want to meditate, or before you go back to, like whenever you want to meditate and before you sleep here, say a simple prayer. You can just like ask for Archangel or whoever you believe in here to protect you like during your sleep, or whenever you are trying to meditate here. I feel like you are quite sensitive, so this is also another reason why, like things like that might be attaching to you here. So It's quite powerful, I would say here. So sage your entire house every day, and then put some salt. Put some salt into a bowl. Put some salt into a bowl here, and then put into in every entrance corner of your house here, and then pray and use the Bible. I would even say. So nothing wrong with your mental health. You are not going you are not going crazy at all. Yeah, I feel like it might try to get attached to you. So please try to do that, and just email me and let's see how it goes. I've got balance coming up for you here, support and sanctuary. So you're basically being asked to like ground yourself more. With this sanctuary energy coming up here, is that protecting yourself in a having these protection boundaries within yourself. Try to have some. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. But if you want to go and see like a doctor, or just like making sure here, you can go. But what I'm going to suggest here is that at least for the next 3 days to 1 week here, try to do exactly as what I told you, and then email me how it goes. Okay, and then after that, if you want, you can actually go and see a therapist. You can go and see a therapist. I feel like it's just because of the energy has been quite intense, and you are being a little bit sensitive as well. Like things like that can happen. I don't see anything of like a bad vibration or anything like that. But feel free to email me how you feel with the next 3 days here. It's just like might be something try to attach to you, but not. One good thing is that it's not attached to you, so you are not possessed, or you're not crazy, you're not anything like that. Usually it happens like that just to lower our vibrational, so it can come to us. So try to do that, so you can also protecting your space, your house here. Yes, sage your house. While you're saging your house here, pray and read any favorite scripture of the Bible. Like you can just like say, for example, like in the name of Jesus, in the blood of Jesus, to just like wash away all of those, or like any religion or anything that you follow. So could be that that is usually that could also be the case here, when like you are sensitive and you're down, things like that can come to you. So sage yourself while reading the Bible. Pray according to your belief here. Place salt in a bowl in every entrance corner of your home. So you can just like buy affordable salt, and do that. Change the salt every day for the next 3 days to 1 week. So just do it for 3 days and see how it goes. And you can extend it for 1 week if you want, but usually 3 days will be fine. So, and then another thing that I've got here is that support. Sometimes like things like that want to make you feel that you are alone, want to make you feel that you have no support at all. Yes, do that, it will definitely go away. So try to do that, and then keep me updated, email me, and let's see how it goes from there. Discernment coming up here. All is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing. Keep your dream as a secret. So you are being asked to like do not believe all the voices. It's just like trying to lead you astray, like try to lead or try to make you feel that there is you don't have any support at all. But pay attention to your intuition. Discernment here, that's what I call coming up. Yes, in a bowl, not in a. Yes, that's true, Lorraine. And then I've got hope coming up for you here as well. Stay positive. The voice is behind you. Look out to the light. You are definitely every day. Yes, every day. You're definitely going to be okay, and all of those voices are definitely going to go away. Every day for the next 3 days. You can extend it to 1 week if you like, but usually 3 days would be good. But if you want, you can continue doing it for 1 week. And when you sage your entire house and your entire room, every room of your house here or your apartment, open up the windows and open up the doors. Okay, windows and doors need to be open. And email me here. I want to know the progress after the next after 3 days or 1 week. Yeah, those voices, you are not possessed, so please don't think that you are possessed. It's just trying to make you believe that that you were. Like I said, it's trying to make you feel that you have no support at all. Please try to do that first for the next 3 days, and then you can email me and update me how it goes from there, Lorraine. But please don't be thinking that you are possessed. I don't get that. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I definitely understand where you're coming from. Yeah, and everyone, whoever, all of those who are in the chat right now, please send some prayer. Please send some prayer of protection according to your belief to Lorraine. I speak my truth, so she can also be protected. She can also have the strength to fight from the voices that is within herself. Okay, yeah, please do not be stressful. You're not possessed. That I can guarantee you here. It's quite normal. I've seen that multiple things happen, especially, like when you're feeling down and those stuff. So just try to do that for the next 3 days to 1 week. I put my email there for you, Lorraine. So just email me and let me know how it goes. You're welcome. Okay, yes, Jaren, I only have PayPal. All right, so let's continue. Ruth, you can pose your question, please. I think you might have. Okay, you have your questions here. Let's see. Yeah, please email me and keep me updated. So, has been quiet this few days. Okay, this is for Ruth. What is his next step towards you? No, you're not, and you're also not possessed. So please don't think like that. So let's see for Ruth. It's quite interesting. I keep getting this energy for you here, and you see, Ruth. I'm trying to use a different deck. Like usually, I use this one for you, the energy, which I keep getting the kinder partnership or the true love coming up for you. And now I'm using a different one to start here. I keep getting the same soul connection between you and him. So, let's see. So first thing that I've got coming up from him here is that with this Three of Pentacles energy, so I'm getting two messages coming up here. First one here is that some sort of like a work situation, coming up here. Like he's trying to either working through a deadline or in like something with the work. And then I've also got a family situation coming up here for him. So I'm not sure if you know anything about his family, but at this point of time he's kind of like juggling, or like maintaining, juggling in between work and his personal and family life is what I'm getting here, Ruth. So that's one thing that I've got. He's definitely going to come back. I mean, he's definitely going to message you here. I've got Ace of Wands, and then I've got the Six of Wands coming up here. The communication is definitely going to pick up with the Six of Wands energy coming up here. Victorious outcome coming up for you here. The communication, I do feel like a meeting is definitely good. Meeting up face to face here is definitely going to happen. And I think you're from Singapore, right? If I'm not mistaken. I'm so sorry to ask this because with this Three of Pentacles energy, I'm getting a face-to-face meeting up here, but I also see at the news, like with the current pandemic, there might be some, how do I say it here? Um, restriction and all of those stuff. So it might be getting delayed in that way. It might be getting delayed in that way. But I do feel like there's going to be a face-to-face meeting. Honestly, things are looking quite good here. It's just that there is something going on within his work life and within his personal life here, which might be putting up the delay. This is something that I've noticed with him here, is that he's the person who cannot deal with the pressure all at once. So he's the type of person who needs to deal with things one at a time here, which is why I feel that when some things that needs his attention the most, he's kind of like focusing only on that here, not focusing on other things. This is something that has been quite a pattern, I would say, coming up from him here, Ruth. And let's see. Nothing else. Yeah, I've got the six of cups here. I've got the hermit energy, which is, like he might be feeling a little bit quiet at least throughout this weekend, but starting up next week here, things are definitely going to start picking up here. I've got the six of cups coming up here as well. He will definitely make an entrance. He will definitely coming back again to communicate with you. So that's it for your message. I'm getting by next weekend things are definitely going to be okay, but I'm just going to pull a time frame to see. Yeah, I've got the number 10 coming up here. So July 10 maximum, I would say you would hear from him again. So that's what I got. Thank you so much for your donation, Ruth, and thank you so much for being patient. Okay, Sachi, if you are here, please post your question. And then I received a donation from. Okay, I received a donation from Colleen. I'm not sure what is your YouTube name. So just let me know if you donated. All right. So what's coming towards you on love? Hi, Joshika. Okay, so what's coming up for you in love and how you will be meeting them? Okay, so I'm getting a very strong earth sign, Sachi, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So you might be meeting a person with a very, very strong earth energy within their chart, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But aside from this sign, what I'm getting coming up from this future partner or future person that will be coming up onto your life here is that someone who is mature and someone who is grounded. At this point of time, I'm getting the maturity coming up quite strongly. So there might be an age gap, but I'm not really too sure about that because I'm getting a very strong maturity energy coming up from them, coming up from them, Sachi. So they might just be, like mature than the age here, but there could also be an age gap. I'm just not getting the age gap quite. I feel like maturity here. So honestly, I'm not getting a very strong age gap, but it could be a possible that they might be a little bit older than you. But what I'm getting here is that maturity coming up quite strongly. Now I've got someone who will be financially stable and financially independent. I do feel like on the work situation here, there will be someone who, for example, like a manager or like a supervisor, like basically someone with a high level position is what I'm getting. Yes, they're definitely going to be at work and in the high level position here. I've also got the Six of Cups energy comes up here as well. That's definitely a soul connection between both of you, a soulmate, I would say here. So when you meet this person, you're definitely going to know. I've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you might have been single for a little bit while here, which I don't think you're going to be single anytime longer. I'm going to pull a time frame and then how you are meeting them. Yeah, this person is definitely someone who is really, really mature, very strong mature energy coming up here. I'm getting, let's see, time frame. I've got the number 5 coming up here. You may meet this person as fast as 5 weeks to mid fall, but it may also take 5 months from now or around next year May. Next year May could also be a possibility of that. Now let's see. How are you going to meet this person? So I've got the Three of Pentacles coming up here. There is a very high chance that you might know them from either your work situation or your career situation. Because with this Three of Pentacles here, I said I'm getting a little bit of introvert type of energy. So you might be meeting them. I don't see any third party in a sense that I don't see you meeting them through a mutual friend or anything like that. It will be like you are meeting them here. Honestly, I'm getting like a work related situation or just kind of like either meeting up through work and then moving forward from there. And when I mean by work here, it may not mean that you are working at the same place. Could be like how do I say, like you know a person in your work field, I would say here. So that is the meeting, like how you will meet them is what I'm getting here. But I'm getting a very strong work situation coming up here for you, Sachi. So yeah, that's it for your reading. I hope it resonates. Thank you so much for being patient. I truly appreciate that. Right, so one more here. So I'm not sure who is Colleen, but I've got it. You're welcome, Colleen. So Colleen, so for Colleen who have just donated, I'm not sure who is that or what is your YouTube name. Oh, you are. Okay, okay. All right. So your question. Okay. Okay, got it. I was just confused, like I didn't see. Okay. So how does Gemini feel about you? Right, so let's see. Yeah, no, okay, no worries. It's just that I haven't seen you in life. I think this is your first time, so welcome. So that's why I'm a little confused. Okay, so let's see. How does Gemini feel about you? Quite interesting. I've got soulmate or twin flame coming right away for you here. I've got will you marry me? Will you marry me? Will you give another chance? And then the time is not right for us. So this is the channel messages that I've got coming out from the Gemini. I'm getting a soulmate or twin flame connection. So I feel like there is definitely a soul connection between both of you here. For some reason with this, will you give me another chance here? I feel like the communication or at least the way things had been going on between both of you might not really be too smooth, but I do see, I mean, especially if you're currently in a separation or if you have never been together. This is basically talking about this is basically talking about the Gemini asking for a chance to be with you. So take it as it resonates. I've also got Will You Marry Me coming up here as well. So there is definitely like an emotional feeling. However, I've also got the time is not right for us. So I'm going to check on that. There might be some challenges and there might be some delay in this situation. Let's see. I'm getting a conflict here. Could be a conflict energy within themselves, conflicted energy within themselves. Could be, like a little bit of argument or misunderstanding that might be happening between. And I'm also getting a little bit of childish energy coming up here. There could be an age gap between you and the Gemini. And I've also got with this Page of Cups energy coming up here. There might be a little bit of childishness or immaturity coming up here. I'm also getting anxiety coming up here as well. Okay. So looking at how does the Gemini feel towards you, they do have a good feelings towards you here. It's just that at the same time there might be some challenges or some delay, especially when it comes into the immaturity or just like immaturity or childishness is what delaying things at this point of time between both of you here. also getting from them, from the Gemini here, is that little bit of stuck, feeling overwhelmed and feeling overburdened, a lot of baggages, a lot of burden within themselves. They're feeling overwhelmed and feeling overburdened. This is why I've got the time is not right for us. They are stuck within something in their life here. I feel like this is part of the karmic situation or part of the karmic contract within themselves here, which eventually going to come into a conclusion. It's just that they have a lot of things that they need to let go of here. There's a lot of things that they need to release here, a lot of baggage and burden. I've got the number 7 coming up here for the time frame. 7 days, 7 weeks. I don't think 7 months. I would say late summer could also be quite significant here, Kate. So yeah, that's it for your reading. Let me know if it resonates and if you have any other clarification that you need. Okay, Joshika, please post your question. Yeah, okay. I've got will you marry me here. I feel like this is how they feel towards you. Like, like they want to be with you. They want to have, I mean, like they do have feelings towards you. It's the channel message that I've got coming up here. Yeah, I got it, Jessica. I'm just waiting for you're welcome. Yeah, I appreciate it. And thank you so much for your donation. Thank you so much for being patient. Okay, let's see, Jessica. Will you be uniting with new love? Okay, so you're wanting to see if there will be any possibility of a new person coming in onto your life. Let's see. It's quite interesting. See, I was just wanting to tell you that I want to focus on the new love and look what comes up here. The Aries still popping up onto your reading. Not surprised, but okay, let me just go through it. So, will you be able to find a new person to be in love with? Yes, there is definitely like a possibility of that. I've got a very strong water energy coming up here, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So, you might be meeting up someone with a very strong energy of Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces in their chart. The only problem that I've got here is that with this new person, they are coming up as the page energy. The page energy is a little bit, I won't say immature here, in a sense that they might not have the responsibility, or they may not have the way of life, or at least how do I say it, like the vision the same as you, I would say here. And with this page with this page energy here, there might also be a possibility of age gap between you and this new person that will be coming up onto your life. But yes, there is a possibility of that. However, I feel like it's going to take a while for you to be able to go there. And the reason for that here is that with this Eight of Swords and the Hermit energy coming up here, I do understand that you deserve better. I do understand you want to move forward because you feel you deserve better. But for some reason, you are still feeling trapped within yourself. You're still feeling trapped within your emotion here, which means that you may want to move on, but after some time, you're going to feel that okay, I don't know what am I supposed to do here. So you might be kind of like delaying. You might find in a place where things might have been delayed when it comes into the new love. There is a possibility of that here. I feel like the choice is going to be coming up for you here. Are you ready to open up yourself here for a new love? Because the moment that you do here, a new person will definitely be coming up onto your life. As of now here, I'm getting the number 5 coming up here, and I'm getting mid to late fall. As of now, the time frame that you will be meeting up a new person could be happening sometime around the fall season, but it also may take longer than that, like 5 months or even like next year. But again, it's all coming back to you here because I'm getting a little bit of feeling trapped from within yourself here. And I've also got the Nine of Pentacles coming up here, which is you. I won't say that you want to be single, but that independence within yourself here and that feeling trap energy is what might be delaying this whole process. And once again, I've got the Aries coming up here. So even as it stands at this point of time here, the Aries will definitely be returning onto your life here. So yes, you will be meeting up a new person, but at the same time here the Aries will still be returning to your life. I've also got the Temperance energy coming up here, which is talking about patience and maintaining balance within yourself. So you just need to like maintaining the balance on your emotional balance coming up here, Jessica. So that's it for your reading. Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. Yes, but what I'm going to suggest here is that yes, you definitely do deserve to have a new love coming up onto your life, but try to not rush into that because I don't want you to rush into that and then suddenly feeling trapped once you're already in a relationship, which is just, like even more stressful. So just take your time with that. All right, so I'm going to do the free reading now. Please post your question so I can go through that. Okay, let's move forward with the free reading. I'm just going to be cleansing up first. Okay, so yes, I just did yours, Ruth. I just did yours. I forgot to put the time frame because I thought you were there. Let me just. I think it should be. I think it should be around 10 to 20 minutes ago. But I did yours. Let me just try. Please let me know if you could find that. I really thought you were here, so I didn't put the timestamp. But let me just scroll back up, see if I can find. It should be around 22 minutes ago. Yeah, it should be around that. So, uh, Ruth, if you can scroll back up. Yeah, please let me know if you couldn't find it. So once the reading done, I'm going to send you the timestamp. Okay, so let's start with the free reading. Okay, so I'm going to start doing the free reading. I'm going to go right from where Joshika says thank you. So please do not repost your question and please do not retract your question so I can get through it easily. And yeah, let's see. So Francis, Alex, what can you expect in the next few hours? All right, so let's see what can you expect in the next few hours here. I feel like whatever you expect to see or whatever you're expecting to have here, I'm getting the Knight of Pentacles, which is a little bit of slow process. I would say like it may take more than a few hours, I would say here, but what you can expect here, I'm getting a very strong stability. I'm getting a very strong stability and balance is what I'm getting coming up here, Francis. And then I'm also getting money situation coming up here. So maybe the stability or the balance related to money or just related to your emotion. But I feel like it may take a little bit of few hours. So Ashwini, message from Amit. So message from. So I've got mask feeling and karmic situation. Now the karmic situation, Ashwini, does not necessarily have to be a third party situation. This is just basically the struggles or the transformation that he needs to go through within himself. And I feel like the major karmic situation in his life here is that his own emotion, that he's unable to he's unable to speak out his emotion. So what happened here is that he tend to be hiding up his emotion. He tend to be like masking up his feeling or masking up his emotion. So this is one of the main challenge I would say here, Ashwini. So let's see who else here. Twin alliance. Will you and Jesse have some quality time together soon? Let's see. I've got High Priestess coming up here. I've also got the Nine of Cups wants to come out. I would say yes. I would say yes. I'm not sure what you are planning in mind or what kind of manifestation. I mean, like how you picture it to be. But with the High Priestess coming up, yeah, it's definitely going to go as you wish. I would say here, Twin Lioness. So let's see after Twin. We've done Princess. Twin Anita. What okay, what is the Cancer feelings towards you, Anita? You're welcome. Oh, interesting. I've got Will You Marry Me coming up here. So they do have a quite a positive feeling towards you here. Release your past, learn from it. Soulmate or twin flame, I got asked for guidance. They do feel good towards you, I would say here, Anita Abdul. I've also got a very strong soul connection coming up here. We release your past, learn from it. I feel like this is basically letting you know that whatever had happened in your past, this could be like within yourself, could also be related to the Cancer. Whatever had happened here to release, to let go and forgive and release release it, I would say here, surrender energy. Okay, is that all for the free reading? I'm not seeing any other questions. So okay, Bella. So I see around 10 people watching. I'm not sure if that is all for the free reading. So the last person that I'm seeing here is Bella. So I'm going to do Bella if there is no one else. Okay. Amani, I don't see your question. Okay, I see you now. All right, so let's see. Bella, did Capricorn give up on our crush? Sorry, did the Capricorn give up on our connection. Quite interesting. I've got the Earth sign coming up here, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. No, I don't think that he gave up on that. Look at this. This is the only card coming up in a reverse position. So no, this is not the end. He's definitely going to come back to us. He's definitely going to be texting you here, Bella. It's not the end, and he's not giving up for that. So yes, Anita, I've got a yes for that. So let's see. Amani, do the spirit guides believe that I need to get vaccinated for the COVID? Okay, I don't usually do health question, but I'm just going to see what it comes up here. So let's see. It's quite interesting. I've got the Ace of Swords here. Usually, when I've got the Ace of Swords, the answer is yes. But again, like I said, it's a health related. I do know some people are not supposed to be taken the vaccine. I personally have a friend who has issues with autoimmune, and she's not supposed to be taken up the vaccine. So I'm not sure if you may have some health condition. And I also have my uncle who unfortunately passed away due to COVID as well, but he had kidney failure and he couldn't get the vaccine. So there are some people are not supposed to get the vaccine, at least as far as I know, as far as I watch the news. What I'm going to suggest is that even though I've got yes coming up here, I've also got follow your intuition coming up here, and then I've also got the page of swords. For some reason, I feel like you haven't really made up a decision on this, Amani, like you still kind of like back and forth about, or 1 foot in and 1 foot out. I've also got your intuition coming up here. Apart from whatever your intuition is trying to tell you, apart from whatever, like whatever you feel you need to do here, I would say get a medical checkup and see if you are fit on to getting the vaccine or not. And then another thing here, again, this is, I'm going to put a disclaimer here. I've also seen the news that there are certain age group only, like a certain vaccine only works better for a certain age group. Like for example, the AstraZeneca, if I'm not mistaken, it works better for like elder people. So please look into that before getting the before getting the vaccine. Yeah, unfortunately, I also have to travel so high to take it. Otherwise, they won't let me. They won't let us. Like move across the country or even like outside the country. So a little bit tricky. But again, personally, for me, my family had taken it. I don't see any issue with them. I've seen some friends taken it as well, have no issue. But I would say here to look onto your medical record because some people just cannot take the vaccine due to the health condition. Please check on that. And that's it. I don't have any other free question, I would say here. So, Mal, you can post your question, please. Okay, what will be the reason for A and for the separation between E and A? It's quite interesting because you asked for the separation, and then I also got the Eight of Cups, which is walking away. So the separation is bound to happen, and I've got victorious outcome coming up in a sense that for some reason, whatever the case is, it might be delayed. It might, it might be delayed, but seems like they are just going to walk away from each other is what I'm getting here, Mal. And the major reason that I'm getting this here is that heartbreak, a lot of heartbreak and sadness coming up. So I feel like they might be hurting each other intentionally or unintentionally, knowingly or unknowingly, to a point where it's just like gets enough, like so much of, how do I say it here? so much of emotional, yeah, emotional burden, I would say here. A lot of sadness is what I'm getting. As for the reason, one one way or the other, like one person or the other is just going to, like walk away from them. The communication hasn't been really good within themselves, so it's like they're not communicating well. The communicate like with this hermit energy coming up here, it's like dead silence. So it's like a lot of heartbreak, a lot of sadness, a lot of silence within themselves, and it's just like it's bound to happen is what I'm getting here, like one way or the other. But I feel like it's because of like a lot of emotional burden and emotional sadness is what I'm getting. So let's see for the last person here. Arion. Okay, how will things go when you do your makeup? Quite interesting here. I've got the sun card coming up, which is definitely success, ultimate happiness and success. I feel like makeup is like one of your passion, I would say here, or something that you love doing. So I'm getting success coming up for you. And that's it for, okay, who will do it first? Let's at this point of time is kind of like trying to maintain balance within themselves, like trying to weighing up the options here. Let me see who will do it. All right, so I've got the Queen of Wands coming up. It seems like I'm getting fire sign, or whoever from those two that have a very strong fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Since I'm getting the Queen, it could be the feminine, whichever one is the feminine from them. So either the feminine one or the fire sign one, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So either one of them will be the one coming up here. So that's it. And Arion, I just answered your question. Unfortunately, for free reading is only one question. Thank you so much for the like and subscribing. I appreciate that. So that's it for the free reading, everyone. And what is the time? So advance happy 4th of July for those who are celebrating, and please be safe and be responsible. Celebrate it with like responsibly, because the pandemic is just I don't know even how it's going to end. So celebrate responsibly for yourself, for your family, and for your friends. I will be doing at least one more tomorrow. I'm just not sure when, because I have some few things I need to do, and like spending time with my family. But at least one or two more live reading will be there for the celebration of 4th of July as well. So thank you so much for all of those who are subscribing, and thank you so much for all of those who have donated. Have a good day, have a good night, good evening, wherever you are. Stay safe and be blessed. Bye bye.